what do you tell a seller about the time frame? I say about 30 days to close, depending on title. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair way of putting it. You could say, so the question is, how do we negotiate the time to close with the seller? And essentially, typically it's 30 days, but sometimes you can do longer even, depending on the seller's motivation. The first thing you want to do, the first order of business with any seller, is find out why they're trying to sell the property. Understand what the reason is they're looking to sell so quickly, because it's going to be a small group of people that actually want to sell that quickly. And you want to understand what it is that's causing them to do that. Once you understand that, you got to use it as a lever to negotiate all the terms, including the time to close the deal. And so essentially, we've had contracts go as long as 3-4 months sometimes because of challenges finding an investor buyer. But we were able to use our rapport and also our ability to negotiate with the seller. We put addendums in place and extend the contract if we need to. When you're dealing with a seller directly and with the right circumstances, such as they're just trying to sell the house because they're looking to downsize, for instance, and they have a place to live with their family. Maybe they want to move out of the house and move into a sibling's house, or move into a husband's, or not husband, but a daughter or son or something like that. They want to move into like one of their family members' house. Like that kind of situation, if they're just trying to downsize, is actually pretty easy to work with as far as extending the timetable, because really it's just a cost of ownership that's an issue with the delay of timing. So it's going to take a little bit longer to close, but really you can quantify and say, okay, well, listen, if I give you another $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, if it's worth it to do that, like if it's worth to actually put an addendum in place and say, I'll give you a little bit more money if you give me another month or 2 months to close, then you want to negotiate those things. But that's on a case-by-case basis. I would say a good rule of thumb is 30 to 45 days, but we try to go as long as possible, and so that's what you want to do there.